select the related letter or word or number from the given alternatives. So like I've told you, this is the topic called analogy, and we have got enough videos on analogy in our TalentSprint's online SSC exam prep course. Okay, and we have covered all these three types of questions, right? Word analogy, letter analogy, and number analogy. So all of you can refer to those videos and get some idea onto how to solve these questions, or what should be the approach while solving such questions. Now, if you look at the first one, it says quack is related to duck. In a similar way, nay is related to what? Quack is related to duck. In a similar fashion, in a similar way, nay is related to what? We have to find out what comes in place of question mark. Now, if you have gone through the video, I have explained a technique there, which makes it very easy to eliminate options in such questions, or get some idea on the given words. All you have to do is try to make a sentence using the first two words, right? The first pair is complete, right? Quack is related to duck. So try to make a sentence using these two words, a proper sentence using these two words. Now, for those who are aware, you would know that quack is the sound made by duck, right? Quack is the sound made by duck, right? Or we can say a duck quacks, basically, right? That quack quack sound. So quack is the sound made by duck. Then nay is the sound made by dash. So if quack is related to duck, which is the sound made by duck, then nay is the sound made by which animal? Now this of course involves some general knowledge. Those who all are not aware of these things like sounds made by different animals will not be able to answer it. There is no formula to get the answer. If you are looking for a formula or a shortcut, let me make it very clear, there is no shortcut. You either know the answer or you do not know the answer. But one thing that can help you come closer to the answer is making the sentence. If you form the sentence, then it becomes easier to eliminate options. May not be in all the cases, but at least in some cases you can eliminate the options. So quack is the sound made by duck, then nay is the sound made by dash. It is the sound made by horse, right? The sound made by horse is nay. So basically, if you want to answer such questions easily, you must kind of read some stuff on sounds made by animals, and the younger ones of these animals, and other things there, right? We also have got a list of questions based on the same word analogy. You can go through that and get a lot of knowledge there, right? It's all about knowing these things, right? But if you do not know anything about this, just skip and move to the next one. Do not waste your time in such questions, right? Look at the next one. Question based on letter analogy. It says SRPQ is related to ONLM, is similar to ONLM. In a similar way, KJHI would be related to what? KJHI is related to what? Now, the best approach in answering letters based analogy questions is to go by the positions of these letters as per the alphabetical order, right? And if you have learned A to Z by heart, not A to Z by heart, but their positions by heart, right? A is number 1, B is number 2, C is number 3, and so on. It would be really very easy to verify that. So let's just go by the positions. Like for example, S, is the 19th letter. A is the R is 18th letter. How about P? P is 16th and Q is 17th. So basically their positions are 19, 18, 16, 17. How about O, N, L, M? O is 15th letter, N is the 14th letter, L is 12th letter, and M is the 13th letter. Now try to simply connect the first letter in the first pair with the first letter in the second word. First letter in the first word with the second letter in the second word, right? 19 to 18. What do you see? -4. Then 18 to 14. What is it? -4. 16 to 12. -4. 17 to 13. -4. So very clearly the pattern here is that you go backwards by 4 letters to get the second word. Now apply the same thing here as well. What is K? K is the 11th letter. What is 11 minus 4? 11 minus 4 is 7th. So the 7th letter will be the starting of the second word here. So 7th letter is G. So look for the options. Here unfortunately all the options are starting with G. You cannot eliminate anything. Now go for the next position. J. J is the 10th letter. The 10 minus 4 is 6. What is the 6th letter? 6th letter is F. So second letter has to be F. Now look at the options. Option A gets eliminated because here we have GE. While what is required here is GF. Then go for the next position, H. H you all know is the 8th letter. 8 minus 4 is 4. And the 4th letter is D. So option B also gets eliminated because we have GFD and GFD only in C and D here. And finally I. I is the 9th letter. 9 minus 4 is 5 and the 5th letter is E. So it should end with E. Option D is the answer. Okay, so that's like number series. You have to find out the logic behind the letters used in the two words. Apply the same logic to get the required answer. Move to the third one, based on number analogy. So here you have got three numbers, basically a triplet in each set here, right? 11 is to 121 is to 110. In a similar way, 15 is to 225 is to 10. In a similar way, what will come in place of question mark? So basically here we have got kind of three numbers which form a triplet. So there is some relationship between the three numbers here. We have to establish that relationship and find out which option satisfies the same here to replace the question mark. Now very quickly, as soon as you see 11 and 121, you get to know that this is 11 squared. So this is basically the number squared, 11 squared. Similarly, 15 and 225, this is 15 squared. So the second number in the triplet is actually the square of the first number, right? It's the square of the first number. So if you'd like to verify this in the options, do it very quickly. Now if you see the first option, 9 and 9 square, yes, option A satisfies that. Look at option B, 19 and 19 square. Yes, 19 square is 361. So option B also satisfies. Look at option C, 17. You know that the next number should be 17 squared. What is 17 squared? Is it 288? No. So option C gets eliminated because I want 17 squared to come in the next position. Similarly, if you look at option D, 16 is to 225. You know that 16 squared is 256. And here we have got 225. So option D also gets eliminated. So the two possible answers are A and B, A or B. Now try to establish the logic behind the second and the third numbers. What do you think has been done here? See, 121 minus 11. 11 squared minus 11 will give you 110. 11 squared minus 11. So basically second number minus first number will give you the third number. Similarly, 15 squared minus 15, right? 225 minus 15 is 210. 225 minus 15 is 210. So the idea is to take the square of the number and subtract the number from that to get the third number. So in option A, it should be 81 minus 9. 9 squared minus 9. What is 81 minus 9? 72. But what do we have here? 70. Option A also gets eliminated. So definitely option B has to be the correct answer. If you verify, what do we get? 19 squared minus 19. So 361 minus 19 is, yes, 342. So option B is the correct answer. While the explanation has taken a little bit of time, you should know that it won't take so much time to answer the questions when you're doing it for yourself, right? I think these three questions should take about, what, at best 40 seconds for you to arrive at the correct answers. Of course, the first one is not based on any logic or, I mean, of course there's some logic involved, but not based on a formula, right? You must know about these words. You must have that knowledge of, what quack and nay means, right? What is the relationship between the given words? Otherwise, analogy based questions are usually very easy to solve. So I just hope all of you have got 3 on 3 in the first 3 questions here, right? Option B, option D and option B are the answers.
HJMQ is to KMPT is as SUXB is to dash. So what is the pattern used here? Very easy one. See here, yeah, all of you are giving me the answer as B, not H plus 3, right? HIJK. Similarly here plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So what will be the code for SUXB? You are doing plus 3 here, right? KLM. Again plus 3 here, plus 3 here. So SUXB will code it as same, do plus 3 in each case. You should get the answer as VXAE. So the correct answer here is option B. Easy one.